The Winchester Mystery House. Just the name sends chills down your spine, doesn't it? This isn't just a house, it's a sprawling, eerie labyrinth in the heart of California. People whisper about it. They say it's built on a foundation of guilt and fear. They say it's a trap for spirits, designed to confuse the ghosts of those killed by the Winchester rifle. I've investigated the paranormal for years. I've seen things that would make your blood run cold. But let me tell you, there's something uniquely unsettling about the Winchester house. It's like stepping into a nightmare. Every corner you turn, every room you enter, just screams with an unsettling energy. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a collection of rooms and hallways. It's a monument to sorrow. It's a testament to one woman's desperate attempt to outrun her demons. The story begins with Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Wirt Winchester, the treasurer of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. After the untimely deaths of her husband and infant daughter, Sarah was left devastated. She sought solace from a medium who told her that the spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle were seeking vengeance. To appease these restless souls, she was instructed to build a house that would never be completed. And so, in 1884, construction began on what would become the Winchester Mystery House. For 38 years the house was under constant construction, with workers laboring day and night. The result is a sprawling mansion with 160 rooms, 10,000 windows, 2,000 doors, and countless staircases that lead to nowhere. Visitors to the house often report feeling a sense of unease, as if they are being watched. Some claim to have seen apparitions, while others hear unexplained footsteps echoing through the halls. The house seems to have a life of its own, with doors that open and close by themselves and cold spots that send shivers down your spine. Sarah Winchester herself was a reclusive figure, rarely seen by the outside world. She would often hold seances in the house, seeking guidance from the spirits on how to continue the construction. Her obsession with the supernatural and her relentless building project earned her the nickname the Belle of San Jose. Paranormal investigators have long been fascinated by the Winchester Mystery House. Many have conducted investigations, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Some have reported strange occurrences such as orbs of light, disembodied voices, and even full-bodied apparitions. The house's unique architecture adds to its eerie atmosphere. There are doors that open onto walls, staircases that lead to ceilings, and windows that overlook other rooms. It's as if the house was designed to confuse not just the spirits, but anyone who dares to enter. Walking through the narrow, winding hallways, you can't help but feel a sense of disorientation. The house seems to defy logic and reason, creating a maze that is both fascinating and terrifying. It's easy to get lost in the Winchester Mystery House, both physically and mentally. The longer you stay, the more you feel the weight of its history and the sorrow that permeates its walls. Every room tells a story, every staircase holds a secret. The house is a living, breathing entity, constantly shifting and changing, as if it has a mind of its own. The Winchester Mystery House is more than just a collection of rooms and hallways. It's a monument to sorrow. It's a testament to one woman's desperate attempt to outrun her demons. It's a place where the past and the present collide, where the living and the dead coexist. It's a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of grief. Sarah Winchester's legacy lives on in the walls of her mansion. Her story is one of tragedy and obsession, a haunting reminder of the lengths one will go to escape their own guilt and sorrow. Sarah Winchester wasn't always surrounded by shadows. Born in 1839, she was a bright and intelligent woman, fluent in multiple languages and well-versed in the arts. She was known for her charm and grace, a true socialite of her time. She was once a loving wife and mother. Sarah married William Wirt Winchester, the heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, and together they had a daughter named Annie. She had everything: wealth, a family, a future. They lived in an opulent home, surrounded by luxury and comfort. But life has a way of changing in the blink of an eye. Then tragedy struck. Her infant daughter Annie died from a rare disease called marasmus, a severe form of malnutrition. The loss was devastating, leaving a void that could never be filled. Just a few years later, her husband, William Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms fortune, also passed away from tuberculosis. Sarah was left alone, her world shattered. Imagine the pain, the overwhelming grief. Sarah was shattered. She wore mourning clothes for the rest of her life, a symbol of her enduring sorrow. Desperate for answers, she turned to a spiritual medium. In the late 19th century, spiritualism was at its peak, and many believed in the power of mediums to communicate with the dead. The medium told her she was cursed. The spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle were seeking vengeance. The spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle were haunting her. They would never leave her in peace unless she took drastic measures. There was only one way to appease them: build. The medium advised her to construct a house that would confuse and trap the spirits, a place where they could never find her. Build a house so vast, so confusing, that the spirits would get lost within its walls. And so, the Winchester Mystery House was born, a labyrinth of rooms, staircases leading to nowhere, and doors that opened into walls. It became a monument to her grief and her desperate attempt to find peace. And build she did. For 38 years, construction never stopped. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hammers pounded and saws screeched. The house grew larger, stranger, more labyrinthine by the day. Sarah's obsession with the spirits, and with the house, consumed her. The Winchester Mystery House is a puzzle box of architectural oddities, doors that open to brick walls, stairways that lead to the ceiling, windows overlooking other rooms. Was Sarah simply eccentric, or was she desperately trying to confuse the spirits? There are staircases that end abruptly, leading only to the ceiling. There are doors that open onto sheer drops, plunging down multiple stories. One room, known as the Seance Room, is said to be where Sarah communicated with the spirits. She believed they guided her every design choice, whispering instructions in the dead of night. The house is a physical manifestation of Sarah's tormented mind. Every twist and turn, every dead end and secret passage speaks of her desperation. She wasn't building a home, she was building a prison to contain her grief and perhaps to trap the spirits that haunted her. Section 5. Whispers in the Walls, the Ghosts of Winchester. People who have dared to spend the night tell chilling tales. Footsteps echoing in empty hallways, doors slamming shut on their own. The faint scent of Sarah's favorite perfume lingering in the air. Some say they've seen shadowy figures darting through the halls. Others claim to have heard disembodied voices whispering their names. Is it the power of suggestion, or is the Winchester Mystery House truly a conduit for the paranormal? The house is filled with an oppressive atmosphere. You can almost feel the weight of sadness, of fear, clinging to the walls. Some believe Sarah Winchester was a victim of her own grief, that the spirits she feared were nothing more than figments of her imagination. But then, how do you explain the strange occurrences? The cold spots, the disembodied voices, the feeling of being watched? The Winchester Mystery House sits on a thin veil between the living and the dead. It's a place where the rules of reality seem to bend and distort. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the palpable sense of unease that permeates the house. Sarah Winchester died in 1922. Her passing marked the end of an era, but it was the beginning of a legend that would captivate the world for generations to come. Sarah, the widow of firearm magnate William Wirt Winchester, was a woman shrouded in mystery and sorrow. Her life was a tapestry woven with threads of immense wealth, profound loss, and an unrelenting quest for solace. Her bizarre mansion, left unfinished, became a testament to her grief and her obsession. The Winchester Mystery House, sprawling and labyrinthine, is a physical manifestation of Sarah's inner turmoil. With staircases leading to nowhere, doors opening into walls and secret passages, the house is as enigmatic as its creator. It is said that Sarah believed she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, and she built the house to confuse and appease these restless souls. Today, the Winchester Mystery House stands as one of the most haunted places in America. Its eerie ambiance is palpable, especially at night when the shadows seem to dance and whisper secrets of the past. Paranormal investigators and thrill seekers alike are drawn to its haunted halls, hoping to catch a glimpse of the supernatural. It's a popular tourist attraction, drawing thousands of visitors each year, eager to experience its eerie atmosphere firsthand. The house offers guided tours that delve into its history, architecture, and the many legends that surround it. Visitors often report feeling a chill in the air, hearing unexplained noises, and even seeing apparitions. But the house is more than just a spooky spectacle. It is a marvel of Victorian craftsmanship, with intricate woodwork, stained glass windows, and ornate details that reflect Sarah's eclectic tastes and her desire for beauty amidst the chaos. Each room tells a story, not just of fear, but of a woman's resilience and creativity. It's a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable tragedy, the human spirit endures. Sarah's story is one of perseverance, of finding purpose in the midst of despair. The house stands as a monument to her strength and her refusal to be defeated by the ghosts of her past. Sarah Winchester's story is a tragic one, but it's also a testament to the power of grief. Her life was marked by the loss of her infant daughter and her husband, which left her in a state of perpetual mourning. Yet, through her sorrow, she found a way to channel her pain into something tangible, something that would outlast her and continue to intrigue and inspire. The enduring nature of hope. Despite the darkness that surrounded her, Sarah never lost sight of the light. The house, with its many windows and sunlit rooms, symbolizes her hope for redemption and peace. It is a place where the past and the present coexist, where the living can connect with the spirits of the departed, and the thin veil that separates the world of the living from the realm of the dead. The Winchester Mystery House is a place where history and legend intertwine, where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural blur. It is a legacy of wonder and fear, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. The Winchester Mystery House is a place of endless fascination. Its twisting hallways, its secret rooms, its countless doors and windows, all whisper tales of Sarah Winchester's troubled mind and the spirits she desperately tried to appease. Was she truly haunted by the ghosts of those killed by the Winchester rifle? Or was she haunted by something far more personal, far more profound? The answer, like the house itself, remains a mystery. The Winchester Mystery House stands as a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's a place where the line between fact and fiction blurs, where reality itself seems to shift and distort. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the palpable sense of mystery that surrounds this enigmatic mansion. It's a place that stays with you long after you leave. A place that makes you question everything you thought